Alright, shalom, shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, the great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect that's out there laboring and that believe in the names of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kwadash. To USA, shalom. This is Brother Amwan from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kwadash. And pretty much this lesson, it ain't gonna end like they think it's gonna end. All right, because at the end of the day, all right, this devil has this plan that he wants to take over the whole world. You know, he wants everybody to worship him like he's the Most High. And with this new world order, he is putting things into play to set up that dominance of that one world government, that one world religion, and one world currency, which all stems around the MOTB. But the beautiful thing about it is that the Most High already has the end result of all that written. And the truth of the matter is, look, man, you're destined to lose. All right, there's nothing that you can do to offset what the Lord has prophesied to happen is going to happen with, man. All right. So I'm gonna start here in Isaiah 46:10. It says, declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. And what is that going into, man? All right. The end of Esau's kingdom was already written before the founding of America, man. All right. So Esau, before you even had the thought of coming into power to, even initiate this NWO agenda, it was already written for you to be, destroyed, man. All right. Your destiny is automatically sealed before you even had a chance to do anything, man. Because the Most High, this is his script, this is his movie, man. What he says his counsel will stand, man. This is why he has the prophets out here to prophesy, what is the will of the Most High, and the will of the Most High is to do what? To destroy you Edomites. Why? Because he hates you, man. All right. So everything you're doing is truly in vain to begin with, man. All right. So let me get this in Psalms chapter 2, verse 1. It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? And what's that vain thing that they're hoping to achieve? And that's that, the dominance over the world. Because these nations are pretty much, in a race to see who's going to, come into the power seat after America is destroyed. Because everybody can see America is on its way out, man. All right. All these countries know it. All right. Everybody is privy to that fact, except for these Americans here who have been dumbed down. But pretty much these other heathen, Russia, China, and so on, North Korea, they want to have the chance to take the seat once America is dethroned. But at the end of the day, it's a vain imagination because the Most High already has it set up for the kingdom of heaven to be given unto the Israelites. We're the next to rule, Lord willing, the world of the elect. And so everything that they're doing is ultimately in vain because the Most High has it set for them to go to war with each other and ultimately, fight until he returns, and then he's going to take everybody out at once, man. All right, this is why Yahweh Shah said, matter of fact, let me get it real quick. All right, he's going to take the crowns off of these leaders, man. Okay, because everybody's going to bow to him in that day. All right, this is the book of Revelation. Matter of fact, let me start at verse 10. Revelation 19:10. It says, and I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shah. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy. And that's what we're out here to do, is prophesy, what the prophecies of the Lord are about, which ultimately goes into the reign of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, the true, king of this earth, man. All right, because understand when he returns, man, all dominion will be under his thumb. All right, he's the true ruler of this world, and the beautiful part about it is that the nation of Israel, starting with the elect, are going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shah. So we're going to actually inherit everything the Lord inherits, but he has to get his glory first, man. All right, you read about the joint heirs. Matter of fact, I'll get it real quick before I finish this out. Romans 8:17, and if children, then heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Yahushua, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may also be glorified together. And that's the main goal of why we're doing this work, so that we can inherit that glory that is bestowed upon the elect once Yahushua takes these kingdoms down. So that vain thing that Esau and the other heathen, came together to do, which is to pretty much take the name of Israel out of the earth, all right, that's going to come to naught because we're destined to rule next, man. There's nothing you can do to offset prophecy, and Esau knows that, man. Brothers over the past month have been going into the thing with Project Looking Glass, where these Edomites had the technology where they were able to see into the future, and what ended up happening is they came across an event that they couldn't change no matter what they tried to do, and we believe through the Spirit that they witnessed the coming of Yahweh Shai and the destruction of their kingdom, and there's nothing that they could do to pretty much offset that, man, because it's written. Because this, like I said, this is the Most High's movie. Everything that he has done, he's doing because it's his will, man. All right, and his will it stands forever, man. All right, so going back, like I said, the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. And this is why they don't want us speaking about Yahweh Shai. This is why they had to taint, his name, giving him the false name of Jesus, you know, and dilute the whole doctrine of what he came to do, man, because they don't want to know, they don't want our people to know the true mission of what Yahweh Shai is sent to do, what we're meant to do, man, all right, which is to truly rule, because we're the true kings on the earth, man, all right. Verse 11, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and that white horse is Yahushua, man. All right, that pure power he's coming with when he cracks them clouds, man. All right, he's coming with that angelic body and the host of angels, man. Okay, and he sat upon him. It's like he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war, because hey, that's what he's coming to do, is to take down all the other nations so that we can establish. It's like so he can establish the kingdom of heaven, on this earth, man. All right, so he's making war with all the other nations. This is why the Lord is gathering all these different troops, in the valley of decision, which is so-called Middle East, Yahweh Shaphat. All right, because they're gonna fight over there against each other, and then when Yahweh Shah returns, man, he's gonna crack the clouds, and all the heathen are gonna turn from fighting themselves, into fighting against the Lord and be decimated, man. All right, verse 12. His eyes are as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, going into how the Lord is going to take them. He's going to take all these other nations out of power. You Chinese, you going down. You Russians, you going down. You Iranians, you North Koreans, all you other nations that think you're going to have a chance to snatch the throne. Once it's made vacant, you're gonna be made fools, because Yahweh Shai is taking all that power from you, man. Because he's waited long enough. The Most High is giving him that green light to come and get his glory here on this earth, man. All right, we are nearing that time, man. Okay, and especially going to you Edomites, because you think that with putting this new world order into place, you're about to really inherit the world, man. All right, you're about to inherit, 1,000 long hard years of slavery, and then ultimately your destruction, man. All right, ain't no good things in the future for you Edomites, man. All right, so things ain't going to go how you think it's really going to go, man. All right, the Most High is going to let you get just enough to where he feels like it's time for him to go ahead and pull the curtain on you, man. All right, verse 13. It's like I'm going to finish out 12. It says, his eyes were a flame of fire. Revelation 19 and 12. His eyes were a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name was called the Word of the Most High, all right, which goes into Yahushua making war with these other nations, man. All right, he's gonna be doing a lot of killing when he returns, man, because it's a lot of judgment that needs to go out for you wicked people on this earth, man. All right. So once again, back in Psalms 2 and 1, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Because you're not about to inherit the world. You're not about to rule once America is taken out, man. So that plan that you all coming together to bring in is ultimately in vain, man. All right, because you wicked ass Edomites, all right, you have been put in the trick bag, man. All right. Ultimately, the Most High is using you to judge the wicked of his people, and then he's going to turn that judgment upon you. All right. This is, excuse me, Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Right. The Most High had created the wicked just for the day of evil, just so he can, bring all hell on the earth because, hey, the Most High is a perfect balance. All right. He created good and evil, like it tells you in Isaiah 46:7, I believe. 45:7. Matter of fact, let me get it. I'm spitballing. Yeah, Isaiah 45:7. Salakia. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So showing you that this is the Most High in control, man. All right, he's the one that puts the spirit on you Edomites to do what you do, man. All right, but ultimately, he created you for the day of evil. So, hey, Jacob's trouble, you know, that was ultimately your ultimate mission for you Edomites, man, to destroy the wicked of the Israelites, so that you can ultimately heap that judgment upon yourself. Because, hey, you're in a catch-22 ultimately, man. Because even though you're killing the wicked of our people, understand that the Lord still loves them because they're still Israelites, man. All right, they're still an apple of His eye, and the Lord He's displeased at how you're doing because, hey, you go above and beyond, and that's okay because the Most High is going to bring that back upon you, man. All right, real quick, since I said that. This is Zechariah 2:8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoils you, for he that toucheth you touched the apple of his eye. And that's exactly why you're going to be judged, Esau, man. This is why in the scriptures it goes into you being the only nation that is not promised, mercy. All right, you read that you can also find that in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, man. All right, Edom is the only nation on the planet that's not promised mercy because, hey, with the other nations, hey, once the kingdom of heaven is built and 1,000 years, are passed, all right, you're gonna go back into your lands, and become tributaries into the nation of Israel. But you're gonna pretty much reap, some of the benefits that comes with the Israelites being in rulership, which means that, hey, you're gonna be able to see the earth in its true glory, man. All right, but like I said, you're going to be tributaries unto the nation of Israel. But you Edomites, all right, after your 1,000 years, you're going to be put in a pit and burned to the point to where it's not going to be any more Edomites left, man. All right, and let me get that. So that's in the scripture. This is just what the scriptures say. This is Obadiah 1:18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. So Esau's ultimate destiny is to be done away with, man. That's not in their plans. That's not what they're doing all this for, man. In their mind, they believe they're never going to go down. Scriptures tell you that, man. All right, their inward thought is that their houses will go on forever, but that's not the case, man. Your new world order is not meant to be established fully on this earth, man. All right? This is Job 20:4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? Right. You're not about to win, man. All right? Hey, this little bit of a so-called victory that you were able to achieve, in the time that you've been ruling. All right, this is a small thing to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, you haven't really been ruling that long in the eyes of the Lord. All right, and so we understand that, hey, it may seem like a long time to us, but in the eyes of the Lord, this is short because, hey, He's long suffering. He's allowing you to do all this wickedness on the earth just for the fact that He's going to judge you in the end. So though it seemed like we're having to deal with this is light for the Lord, man. All right. Hey, understand? You go into the spiritual the spiritual thinking of it, man. Hey, Howard Shah has only been away for 2 days, man. All right, and he's seeing all things that's going, man. And so when he returns, man, he's gonna put a pin in everything that you've done over all these hundreds of years, man. All right, the Lord is gonna end it in one moment, in 1 hour, man. All right, That's how short your reign is going to be, man. Okay, because it wasn't meant for you to rule forever. All right. Jump into same book, but this is Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Right. The Lord was only going to let you get but so far. Okay. But this, world dominion under this NWO agenda is not going to fully come into fruition, man. All right. Yeah, you're going to chip majority of the world. Yeah, you're going to, kill off a very great number of Israelites. But at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to fully be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor because the Most High is coming to put a pin in all that, man. All right? He's going to stop everything you're doing quickly. So you were only given, a bar to go meet at, and you have no ability to go past what you have, man. All right? This is why you can't, go outside the Van Allen belt, which shows you never went to the moon. This is why you can't go all the way into the ocean to see how deep the ocean really is, man. All right? The Most High has set bounds that you can't pass, and that ultimately shows you that you're not in control. The Most High is the one that runs things, man. This is His movie, once again, man. And this is why they don't want us out here preaching about this, because they don't want, the truth to really be known to the people. That they're powerless, compared to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. All right? Let me get this real quick. So I want to prove that point. This is Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. It says, this matter is by the decree of the watchers, and a demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the bases of men. Right. The Most High set up the prophets, who are the watchers, okay, to let the world know, that these people in this world know that this is the Most High's movie. He set Esau up, man. He gave Esau all this power to bring hell upon the earth, man. All right? You read that in Revelation 6, man. All right? He's that red horse that was given that sword to take away peace from the earth, man. It's like to take away peace from the earth. Everything that he's doing, the Most High is letting him do for a certain period of time. All right? And we're about up to that time to where it's about to be done away with, man. All right? Because the Most High has seen everything that you're doing, and it's almost time for you to get up out of here, man. Because it said that if you were really allowed to bring this new world order in, if you were truly allowed to rule this earth forever, everything would be dead, man. All right, there would literally be nothing left here to worship you, man. All right, let me get that real quick. This is Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Right, so it was never meant for you to truly rule forever. Because if Yahweh didn't return, man, all right, everything and everybody will be dead, man. All right, because when you're seeing under the rule of this man, there's nothing but death. Because that's all he knows. And you can tell what he's trying to do now, man, with merging man with machine. All right, our bodies are not meant to be able to intake something foreign inside of them. That's why when these people be having these different, these different transplants, or even, certain, like, you have like a hip replacement or whatever, you got to take meds to be able to numb your body's immune system so that you don't, your body doesn't reject it, man. All right, this is why the scriptures talk about, not to make cuttings inside the flesh, man, because everything that's in our bodies is in here doing whatever its purpose is, man. We're already made perfect. We don't need augmentation. We don't need, pretty much this new way of thinking. Because if we follow the Most High's ways, ultimately we're gonna obtain eternal life. This man is trying to get eternal life on the left hand side, man, and his path of eternal life isn't going to end well for you Israelites, man. This is why the Most High said that if he didn't come, there would no flesh be saved, man. This man is killing everything, man. All right, this is why the transference of power is happening. All right, real quick. This is Sirach or Ecclesiastes in Apocrypha chapter 10, verse 4. I started 3 actually. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority the city shall be inhabited. Now you think if Esau and Esau's New World Order kingdom, that there is actually going to be functioning, to a point to where everybody's going to be able to live in harmony? Hell no. All right. We see here, this is what, uh, June 6, 2022, how the state of the world is currently. All right. Death is at an all-time high. All right. We're pretty much witnessing, the earth not, at its full strength. This is why, food is as weak as hell. You can eat a whole meal and still be malnutrition, man. All right, because the earth isn't giving you what the true nutrients that it's meant to give you, because hey, the land isn't getting any rest, man. All right, the animals are ingesting poison. The plants are poisonous. Everything is poisonous, man. An unwise king destroys his people. This man is killing everybody, but yet wants everybody to rule under. It's like he wants to rule over everybody. But like I said, if he was continued to rule, man, there would be nobody to worship him. Nobody for him to rule over, because everybody would be dead. This is why we need Yahweh to come back, man. Verse 4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And that's talking about the Israelites, man. This is why he's on his way back. All right. So that he can put everything back in the proper perspective that is meant to be in under the perfection of the Lord. All right, because the law, statute, commandments all centered around Yahweh, because he is life, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is life, man. But this devil embodies death. This is why the Most High had to tell him, like, look, you ain't going no further than I'm allowing you to go, man. This is why, hey, when Esau was messing with his CERN system, all right, the Most High sent him a message, man. And this is that message, that same message that, King Nebuchadnezzar, received in Babylon. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 5, verse 24. It says, then was the part of the hand sent from him, and this writing was written, and this is the writing that was written. Many, many tekel upharsin. This is the interpretation of the thing. Mene, Yahweh have numbered thy kingdom and finished it, and Babylon is definitely finished, man. Okay? Tekel, thou art weighed in the balances and are found wanting. Now let's go into this word wanting and see what it says. All right, so in the common dictionary, wanting, it means lacking in a certain required or necessary quality, which that necessary quality is what? The law, statutes, commandments. This is why the earth is in dire straits, because the law isn't upheld here, man. All right, now let's get it in the NLT. All right, that word wanting, it means deficient or lacking. It says inadequate in amount or degree or non-existent. All right, and what's that going into, man? Hey, this place lacks life. It lacks, true order, which order comes from the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, which is not preached here, man. All right, the Lord is actually xed out here under the rule of Esau. This is why he promotes Satanism, do as thou wilt. You know, pretty much, science is the new religion. He's trying to push the Most High out the way and establish himself as being, God, man. But the Most High said that you're not gonna be able to achieve that, man. All right. So let me get this real quick. This is Ezekiel 8 and 9. It says, "Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee, I am God? But thou shalt be a man and no God in the hand of him that slayeth thee." Right, because ultimately you ain't the one that's running the show. You are nothing but a peon, the basis of men. All right. The Most High gave you the power, as we read in Daniel 4:17, to set up the basis of men, over the world. But he's about to take that power from you. This is why you're being exposed at an all-time high. This is why all these people, are leaking information about the New World Order. All right, the global reset, everything is coming to light because the Most High has stripped you of your most powerful weapon, which was, deception and secrecy. Man, everything is being made known because we're in a time of exposure. We're in a time of that transition of power, so we see that it's time for this man to go up out of here, man. So the Most High is going to show you that you are no God but a man, because he's the one that allows you to become the hammer of the whole earth, man. He's the one that allows you to put hell upon these different nations, especially the nation of Israel. He's the one that gave you the technology through the left hand spirit that you commune with to know what you know. But guess what? All that power is leaving you. All right. You don't have control over the people like you used to. This is why you have to do these different psyops to fool these people into giving up their rights willingly so that you can bring in your policies, man. All right. You ain't got it no more, man. You losing, E. All right. This is Second Thessalonians Chapter 2. It's like here. Nah, this ain't what I wanted. I believe it's in Romans 9, if I'm not mistaken. 1 second. Yeah, he that letteth. Let's see. That ain't it. But pretty much, like I said, man, the Most High is the one that's allowing you to do what you're doing, man. Okay? So you are not, working on your own time. Matter of fact, here go right here. 2 Thessalonians 2:7. It says, "For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work," and the mystery of iniquity, you know, going into the Edomites, man. All right, because you were being exposed, man. All right, you are the man of perdition. All right, like it says when you go up in this chapter. All right, trying to be, put yourself as God, man. All right, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So the Most High is allowing you to do all this, so that ultimately you could destroy yourself. He put the spirit on you to create the ICBM nuclear missiles just so you could destroy yourself, man. All right. So this is why the Most High said, man, hey, he numbered your kingdom, and finished it. It said you have been found in the balances. You have been weighed in the balances and are found wanting. All right. No kingdom that operates without the law, statutes, commandments stands. All right, withstands the test of time, man. The Most High always brings them down. All right, Egypt, Babylon, the Medo-Persian Empire, on down, man. America is no different. If the law, statutes, commandments aren't the foundation of that kingdom, it will not stand, man. All right. So your new world order is ultimately being put in vain because this place was established on blood. All right, and this new world order is ultimately going to be established in blood because what's their goal? Look at the Georgia Guidestones. They want to they want to implement population control where they want to kill 90% of the population, man. All right, let me read that real quick so you can actually see that for those that aren't familiar with the Georgia Guidestones. All right, which ultimately the Georgia Guidestones is like the New World Order's 10 Commandments. All right, for those that know. But on those stones, the number one, the first thing that was written, it says they want to maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. But they want to populate, pretty much destroy you. This is why these different pestilence, such as the 19, you got the MP now, you got all these different diseases and pestilences that have been all throughout history. But it's more blatant now that they're culling, man. We're in a culling season where they're pretty much getting rid of all the wheat. Okay, this is why America has to be destroyed because this place is found without righteousness in it, man. Ultimately, Nahum 3:1, it says, "Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not." Right. This is America at its fullness, man. The bloody city that never stops killing the Israelites, man. Because that's whose blood is spilled here the most, man. Is the blood of the Israelites, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. It is all full of lies and robbery, right? This place is nothing but lies and robbery, man. All right, like I said, how is America established? Who is being here, who has built America up from the ground and have not received any type of credit or payment for it, man. Who is still being oppressed here to this day. All right, but this is supposed to be the land of the free, the home of the brave. Okay, it says, "Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not." Who is still held here in captivity until this day? The Israelites, man. All right, the same people that are being gunned down in the street, that are being systematically destroyed through different things such as the school to prison pipeline. All right, GMO foods. All right, this black culture, this rap music, and all these other things. This is all, meant to destroy the Israelites, man. This is why this place is known as the Bloody City, man. All right, this is Habakkuk 2:12. It says, "Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and established a city by iniquity." And this is why Esau ultimately isn't going to be able to rule forever. All right, because your kingdom was accepted was off of blood. All right, and so this place is unclean, is polluted because of the blood that has been shed here, man. And so that blood is going to have to come back upon you. All right, let me get two quick precepts. In fact, let me get that one first. All right, this is Numbers 35 and 33. It says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it." Right, so this land is ultimately polluted off of the blood of the Israelites, man. All right, and this is why the souls of the just are continually complaining to Yahweh Shem Yahushua to get this man out of power. Because his ultimate goal is to genocide the nation of Israel off the earth. He wants to kill us all so that he could obtain his birthright back, man. And so because of that bloodlust that this man has, this land has been greatly polluted. And the only way for America to be cleansed is by shedding the blood of them that shed the blood of the people here. All right, so Esau is going to have to be destroyed so this place can be cleansed finally, man. This is why the Lord is having these nations. He's going to have these nations shoot these ICBM nuclear missiles over here, man, and burn up all you wicked people that's over here, mainly you Edomites, so that this land can be cleansed. Because that fire that's going to be sent over here is going to be the ultimate cleansing agent to clean this land, man. All right. Let's get this other precept. So hey, man, Esau, you through, man. All right, this is Ezekiel 35. Now I'm gonna start at 1. "Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it." Now Mount Seir, that was the land of the Edomites. So that shows you that this is directed at you so-called white people whose biblical nationality is Esau, Edom. Verse 3. "And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee." All right, so the Most High is against you, you Edomites, man. Specifically, you elites that run everything, man. It says, "I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate." The Lord is going to completely destroy you and your power structure, man. All right. "I will lay thy city waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord." Right. So all that talk of agnosticism, that atheism, that there's no God. Hey, the Most High is going to show you that he's the true living power, man. All right, he's the God of the Israelites. He's going to completely destroy you and everywhere that you've been. So it's not going to be a trace of Esau's rulership left once the Lord returns and enacts that judgment upon you, man. All right. Verse 5. "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel." Remember, going back, I read that in Zechariah 2 and 8. Okay, and the Most High is greatly displeased at the heathen because you touched the apple of the Lord's eye, because you continuously shed the blood of the children of Israel, man. The Most High is going to repay you for that because of your love for blood, man. It says, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in their time of their calamity, and their time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. See if thou hast not hated blood, Even blood shall pursue you, slightly pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth in. So the Most High is going to completely destroy you Edomites. All right. So your new world order isn't going to fully come into fruition, man. All right. He's going to stop you in your tracks, man. Okay. Because your future is eradication, whether you want to realize that or not, man. All right. Because the Most High, He's not going to allow you to fully implement your system, man. Okay? This is back in Job 20. I'm going to start at verse 4. It says, Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumph of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite for a moment? All right, bringing that back. Because, hey, your, your, your victory is going to be short-lived. It's going to be very short-lived, because once you chip majority of the world, all right, once you kill off the majority of the people in this world, you're gonna sit down at the table, try to enjoy your new world order, and then what's gonna happen, man? Hey, the Most High is gonna come and pull the cloth off the table, man. Okay. All right. Verse 6. It says, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever, like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Right. Because just at the height of all your power, the Most High is going to bring you all the way back down. All right. You're going to be completely destroyed, and nobody's going to remember you. All right. Nobody's going to remember how the earth stood in fear of the Edomite. Okay. Verse 8. He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as the vision of the night. Yeah, man. Nobody's going to remember you, man. All right. It's going to be as a dream. All right, we're gonna wake. Everybody's gonna wake up and like, damn, this was a horrible nightmare having to, endure the rulership of the Edomites, man. All right. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his peace, neither shall his place anymore behold him. Right, because all remnants of Esau's rulership is gonna be wiped out when Yahushua returns, man. All right. Not one statue, not one city, not nothing, no artifact, nothing is going to be left to show that Esau ruled, man. The Most High is going to completely wipe off, that existence of all that, you know. Verse 9, verse 10, Slaki. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of sin, full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue. Okay, let me skip down. All right, verse 15. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly, right? Because all the riches, all right, everything we have stolen on this earth, we're going to cough up, man. It tells you that in James 5, man. All right? Like I said, you're going to go from riches to rags in a matter of an hour, man. All right? When your kingdom is destroyed, man. Okay? He shall suck the poison of asp. The viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall excuse me, he shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. That which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Right, you're not going to have any. All right, Salakia. But this is back in Job 20 and 16. It says, he shall suck the poison of asp, the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. That which he hath labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Right. So, hey, in the kingdom of heaven, man, you're not gonna be able to enjoy, the fruits of the kingdom, man, because you're gonna be getting your ass kicked, from sun up to sundown. The only rest you're gonna be able to receive is on the Sabbath, man. All right. So, hey, live it up, man. All right. This is why we tell Esau, hey, go and enjoy your kingdom while you still can, because once this is done, it's done, man. All right. Verse 19, because when Yahweh fully implements everything, under the law, statutes, commandments, and the world is put back at peace, man, you're not going to be able to enjoy the kingdom, man. All right. At least the heathen, once they get their ass kicked, be able to enjoy being under the rulership of the Israelites, man. All right, and it will be like how Esau has done them, here where hey they're continuously being backdoored, and forced into submission under his rule, man. All right, and they're going to be forced into submission under the Israelites, but like I said, they're going to be able to enjoy what the kingdom of heaven ultimately entails, which is hey the fruits and crops are going to be back, in their full strength, man. All right, they're going to be able to eat real food, breathe real air. All right, they're going to be able to really see how life is supposed to be lived because they're going to be forced to keep the law, statutes, commandments as well, man. All right, and doing so, that's going to help them, really live how they're supposed to, man. All right. So continuing on, verse 19, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not. Surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He he shall not save of that which is desired. Right. So you're gonna have to pay for the hell that you put upon the earth, man. And especially because of how you persecuted the Israelites, man. All right. It says, there shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. And here's the point. Verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. All right. So right when you thinking your kingdom, your new world order is in full blown, and full, pretty much been established. It says you shall be in straits. You're gonna have a difficulty, but then Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna return, man, and you're gonna have hell put upon you, man. Okay, you're gonna be destroyed, man. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Right, because hey, these nations are all gonna shoot missiles over here to America and Israel, the different parts where Esau is at, man. All right, that's the will of the Most High, man. Is for these nations to have go to war, World War III with America, with Esau, man, and ultimately that button is going to be pushed. Nuclear war is gonna be the future of Esau's rulership, man. Okay. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Right, there's no escaping the nukes, man. All right, because the Most High has these nations, ultimately become on par or even better than America with their nuclear technology. Also, he can destroy Esau, man. Okay. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Right. Hey, when the missiles come out them silos, man, hey, once these warheads touch ground, man, hey, that fallout is, that fire and the fallout is going to completely destroy this land, man. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall, terrors are upon him, right? Because once those missiles leave them silos, ain't no turning them back, man. All right, they're gonna hit the target that they have been designed to hit, man. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. Right, because you're gonna go back to that dumbfounded state that you were in once those left hand spirits completely stop dealing with you at that point, man. Okay, because you're seeing that power leave you now. All right, they're not communing with you as much now, but hey, you're gonna be in a complete dumb state, back to that caveman like thinking. Hey, once everything has been said and done, because these nuclear missiles, as Putin has said, is gonna knock everything back to the Stone Age. So you're gonna pretty much be left, defenseless and have no weapons either, man. You're gonna be completely made bare once Yahweh Shem Yahushua has this, all set in motion, man. Okay, so you're through. All right, and that's pretty much the point I wanted to get. Destruction for Babylon the Great, man. All right, this place ain't gonna go like these movies, like you see, like Elysium and these different end time movies where you have the elites, ruling from high up, like Alita, like I said, Elysium, Alita, Chappie, and all these other different damn movies, man. Hey, it's not gonna go like that, man. You're gonna lose, man. All right. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I'm gonna close it out here. I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Makar Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, the great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect. Until next time, I say shalom.